Tulsa Roughnecks wanted a change after a disappointing 2018 season. First step in changing that process, hiring a new head coach. The team announced yesterday that Tulsa native and former MLS player Michael Nsien signed a 2-year deal with Tulsa to become their next head coach. He was the team's interim head coach this past season. I had a chance to sit down with him today to discuss what his plans are for a better 2019 season and beyond. All right, Coach, what went through your mind when you first got the call that you would be the new head coach of the Tulsa Roughnecks?
Yeah, it's been a work in progress. Obviously, it was announced, but I've kind of had some details. I kind of knew what was going on behind the scenes. But when it was announced, got a lot of phone calls, lots of good support, lots of local people happy that I'm the new coach going forward. I always knew I wanted the job, so it wasn't a question about whether it was the right thing for me. I'm from here. I want to make the next step in my career, so it's the best thing for me.
And you mentioned helping them out last year as the interim head coach. What was that experience like, and what things did you take away from that experience? Yeah,
I mean, it's you imagine you can right the ship right away and snap your fingers, and obviously we got a win in my first game, so that felt like it fixed a lot of things in my own head, but it was a learning experience. I think character is one thing I've learned is one of the most important things outside of talent, but I feel like I'll be well prepared to go forward for sure.
And you mentioned being a native, a Tulsa native. What does that mean to you that you're now the head man of this program when you grew up watching a lot of soccer around here?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's my responsibility. I probably put a lot of that pressure on myself, but I know I have a lot of local people here hoping a Tulsa guy does well, hoping I'm successful, so I want to make sure that we do very well and put a good product on the field.
Isaac, move up, midfield, move up, let's go!
All right, what are some of your goals for the upcoming year, present, and then for the future?
Yeah, I think right away with us and the management, we're on the same page. We want to be a playoff team. We want people to feel like, or players to feel like, Tulsa's a destination that I can go and further my career. First, you have to get a lot of players here. You have to build. I'm rebuilding a team from the bottom up. So getting players here to gel, to understand what I want, make things clear in their head, in my own head, and get that on the same page. So that's a work in progress. Recruited the players, now to get them here and to get them to understand what we expect as a club and as a coach. That's the tough part.